Good evening, everyone. You are through to another edition of the After 8 show. So like, share, and subscribe. But without further ado, we're going to more details. Let's bring our panel. DJ Boozadelic. Oh, yeah. And the Queen of Philadelphia. Thank you, Way Hayward.
Hello, darling.
Good. Hello.
DJ
Hello.
Buzadelic. Yes, yes. To
What's
all the
up,
loyal
baby?
subjects out there, hello.
Hey, I want to, for all those viewing stateside, I want to wish those that celebrated a very happy Thanksgiving. And for those that don't, enjoy the football games.
And that is our theme going to be running through today's show, all through today's show, the highs, the lows of Thanksgiving, and all sorts of lovely stories that we can share amongst each other with Thanksgiving or anything very, very, very close to Thanksgiving. So in the UK, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving unless we've got US family or close friends. Apart from that, it's a normal working day for us. It's not a public holiday at all. So how are you guys spending your Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving.
I'm spending it with family. Looking forward to eating some good food.
And I'm a foodie. what, what kind of food do you have? Thank you, A.
Oh my goodness, they'll have turkey, ham, ribs, potato salad, greens, cabbage, sweet potatoes, mac and cheese, lasagna, fish, like you name it, all kind of desserts.
So it's like another Christmas.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
So and do you share presents on Thanksgiving Day as
No,
well?
we usually just get together and eat and just have a good time. Spend time with people that you haven't seen in a long time. Invite friends over, that sort of thing.
So the main focus is just being with one another. You don't have that added pressure of buying presents, things like that.
No, no, no.
Oh, right. Is that the same for you, Boozadelic?
Pretty much. I can remember as a kid, I really enjoyed the Thanksgiving get-togethers because we'd have so many people over in the family. I had the big tables where the big people sat. Then you had the little table for the little kids and stuff.
Yep.
And I can just remember they start drinking and start telling them lies, and then my dad would put on the blues and get up there and start doing his Fred G. Sanford dances and stuff. Put the foot in the bucket, milk the cow. So
Oh,
that was always the food. I mean, it sounds like Tanqueray's people had that Southern influence, even though my grandmother on my mom's side is from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. But
okay.
we did the more traditional turkey, which none of the kids really liked unless it was the dark meat. There would be some
Hello, happy
ham, of course.
Thanksgiving.
The macaroni and cheese was always a big hit. My favorite was the dressing, or some people call stuffing. And I've had over the years various stuffing. My favorite one is the one with where they put the oysters in it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a very tasty. But as I got older and started understanding what the Thanksgiving was really about, then I kind of didn't really look so gung ho forward to celebrating it. I just kind of enjoyed the time with the family and kind of left it at that. Because all through school we've been brainwashed to believe that it was some happy get together between the original Americans and the colonizing invaders. And that's just what they put in the history books. And so if you do your own research, you'll find that a lot of the indigenous people refuse to celebrate Thanksgiving. And so,
Okay. Hey.
I can relate to that. So
Mm.
that's where I'm at.
And we have now got Hareston Clay. Hareston Clay is a fellow artiste, songwriter, singer, and he's also involved in some real valuable charitable work right now. But let us not even hesitate any further. let's introduce Hareston Clay. Hi,
Hello,
Hareston.
everybody.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's everybody?
Good. How are you?
Happy
Good.
Thanksgiving to you. I'm doing
Happy
good. I'm doing
Thanksgiving.
well. Thank you.
Thanksgiving
Thank
too.
you.
It's
Thanks very much.
wonderful to have you here on the After Eight show, Hareston.
Yes, very
Wow.
excited to be here.
Do you know what? Time really flies because the last time I spoke to you, nearly 2 years ago. Can you believe it? It
Yeah,
was
it's
January
hard to
2.
believe.
It was January 2022. So we're
Wow.
just 2 months short of 2 years.
Hmm.
Ah,
Time flies when you
it,
having fun.
do you know what? Fun, all different emotions, to be quite honest. Fun, the highs. But no, there's been a lot of highs. There's been a lot of changes as well. Lots of changes. Yeah. Positive, positive. I would
Yes.
say positive. Yeah. But it does take a lot. It's lot of energy. A lot of energy. Just gotta keep that energy flowing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So are you with
Yes,
all the
indeed.
family today?
I probably will link up with family later. I cleared my schedule today because this is just so exciting for me to be back on, be with you and be on this panel. So I cleared my
Oh,
schedule for today. Um, Family
oh,
understands. So we're good. We're all set. I got a plate waiting for me somewhere.
oh, yeah. Well, that's it. That's the main thing. You got a plate waiting for you, a big old plate. And so we were talking to Tankway and Buzadelic, and we were talking about the food that they eat and have on Thanksgiving. What sort of food do you have Thanksgiving?
Ooh, wow. Usually it's the traditional turkey, dressing, all that good stuff. Um, Mostly I think there was a change from baked turkey to now where they fry the turkey, the deep fried turkey, which is really, really good. Okay. I like it that way, probably better than the baked version. But uh, I'm like DJ Boozadelic. The older I got and the more informed you become about, certain celebrations, the more I kind of, distance myself from some of the traditional celebrations. But it is a good time to get with family and friends, and it's a wonderful time to link up with them. And a lot of times you don't see your cousins or family members for a long time. Everybody has their time off, so just reconnecting with them and getting that positive energy and that positive flow from everybody is truly beneficial. And I enjoy that time, spending time with family and friends and doing those type of things and eating.
The heating is the highlight for me. Highlight for me.
Right, right.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I make sure that well, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Not many UK people do. Not many UK people do. But Christmas, usually in December, I kind of go all of December. So I've got a week left before I start. I kind of go on a little mini fast. So I make room for Christmas Day. I gotta make room for Christmas Day without too much damage.
Right, right. I understand. I understand.
Yeah. I don't know if Takeaway can relate because it's like I wanna tone up and lose some weight
Nah,
anyway. So
I'm done. I just eat.
you're done.
I'm
You're done.
just I just eat and have a good time now. I don't worry about it.
I,
Uh,
I, I always do it. I always cut down around December time. I really do. I go on a fast, and there's certain foods that I will not cook or make in December because they're just going to be repeated on Christmas Day. So macaroni cheese, I'm not going to cook in December because I want it to be extra extra special, and I make it extra extra special Christmas. I'm West Indian, so I do rice and peas. rice and peas. I do not make any rice and peas all through December because I want it to be extra special for Christmas Day.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's certain things I just won't do during the month of December because I just want it extra special on Christmas Day.
So I was wondering, Odessa, have you ever tried deep fried turkey?
No, never
Oh
tried
wow.
that.
First
No.
time I had it was back in '98. Had a family reunion back in Baton Rouge, New Orleans. We kept going back and forth between those two places. But my uncle Milburn, he hooked one up, and everybody started tearing up. My mom looked at me. She said, "Boy, guess what you getting for Christmas?" So she got me like deep fryer and a propane thing, and I used to deep fry turkeys like for all the big days: Thanksgiving, Christmas, Super Bowl.
Now you have to do that outside, right?
Yeah, even though I did see some dude on Facebook post a picture where he had some cardboard laid out in his kitchen, had
Mm.
his propane thing up there, and was a big 15-gallon fryer pot. And I'm thinking that's going to be a details at 11 situation right there.
Mm.
Because I mean, it's so easy. Like if you take that turkey out and spill that grease on that flame, that whole thing can go up. Or if you put a bird in there that's not
Yeah.
already thawed out, that's the one you see most common. Because there's
Hmm.
like every year they do stories on the news to warn people about that. And I'll never forget a few years ago, these cats were building a new house across the river. And to celebrate, they decided to deep fry a turkey in the garage. They burnt that whole new house down.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
I
Yeah.
haven't. Oh, well,
And,
good.
the thing is, I mean, you got to use common sense because it tells you right on the directions don't use more than a 15-pound bird in that size pot. And so, you put a 22, 23-pound bird in there, what you're going to do when they drop that thing in, all the oil's going to rush out and hit that flame. And
Mm.
so,
Hmm.
what I did, this is before they actually started putting the fill line on it. I put some water in there, put the turkey in there to see, how much, to measure the amount of peanut oil I need to put in there. And I scribed the line around the pot so I wouldn't exceed that.
Hmm.
I used extreme caution. I made sure I had, a lot of times people pick it up by that little plastic thing that holds the turkey legs together. And if that falls off, so you got to
Hmm.
make sure you have a sure method
Oh,
to get that thing out of there so you don't blow yourself up or burn bad.
oh my. And there's nothing worse than being burnt by oil.
Yeah.
Burnt by oil is horrible. It happened to me a couple of years ago.
Oh no.
I, I got burnt by hot. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my hand. But you won't notice it now. You can
Yeah.
just maybe see it a little bit. Can you see? Hang on a
Hmm.
second.
Very faintly.
Very faintly, just slightly here. You see a
Yeah.
round circle? Just very faint. And it's a bit different from that hand. Look at me. Slightly, but it healed really good considering because they had to peel off all my skin.
Uh,
Oh no.
Yeah, I was in agony for a long time.
yeah,
And
burns.
that
Burns.
was cooking oil. That was Dasa just being fussy. Fussy because when I cook, I always clean as I'm cooking. As I'm cooking along, I hate to cook and then see a whole pile of pots and pans and everything waiting, waiting at the end of it. That's just my nightmare. That's just my bugbear. So I always clean, and I didn't wait for the oil to silly me to cool down. I was just like, right, I'm just gonna
Oh.
quick to the sink. I'm just gonna like put lots of suds in it and clean it. And then as I was transferring it from the stove to the sink, then and it wasn't even much oil, but it did a lot of damage. Then it dropped all on my hand.
Oh.
Yeah. And that taught me a big lesson. Wait for the oil to cool down.
Hmm.
Don't be all too overly fussy to be clean everything. You got to wait for so now I'm like really cautious now. And I'm lucky I'm not going to take advantage of it though, but especially at the time, it was only a couple of years ago, but I've got like healing skin. My skin heals very quickly if I have a cut or anything like that. I've always been like that. And so it did heal quite very, very good actually. Um actually you can, it's weird because it kind of shows a bit more when it's up in the camera. When I put it up in the camera just now, you could see like a little bit of the dots there, but if you see it in real life, it's barely noticeable. You can't really see it. The only side effect that has happened is, you're in your on your hands, your veins run through your hands. So where I had that burn, my veins don't run through the burn. It goes round the circle. Yeah. So everybody out there, don't do what Adassa did. Wait for the oil to cool down. And don't get big old turkeys bigger than a pot.
I tell you what though, that flavor of the fried turkey, some about it, it's just
It's,
it's really good, and you can infuse it. Um, and I think what do you do? Inject it with what do you inject it with?
You could
The
use like a butter, your seasoning, and you can inject.
hmm
Some people put pickle juice. Other people just make like a big brine and soak it in the brine.
yes, yeah.
That's a good way to
hmm
do it. And I just never had a container that big to brine it, so I always inject it, and I would shoot that bird up like about 100 different spots, and then I would take the
It's so good.
under the skin. I would rub that seasoning into the meat and massage it and stuff.
hmm
And so, and actually, what I did, I went on the internet and got the recipe for the Popeyes deep fried turkey. You know, they sell those turkeys
Oh
in the store.
wow.
But yes, I used that recipe, and then, man, they would come out good. I might have to invest in one of those things again because I haven't done that in, God, probably about 10 years.
well, that's something.
Oh, it's time. It's time.
Yeah.
If something I've yet to discover and taste.
So you'll
You
never
know.
want to eat a baked turkey again after you try that deep fried one. And you get this, it only takes like 3.5 minutes per pound. So
Oh
15
wow.
pound bird, you can cook it like in 48 minutes.
hmm
Wow, rather than hours and hours.
Yeah.
I remember one time my oven broke. So, and I like roast chicken, and I couldn't make roast chicken. So I had a whole chicken, and I, I, I didn't cut it up. I sort of steamed it in. This is maybe another thing that you might not know. In the West Indians, we have something called Dutch pot. Have
Mhm.
you heard of Dutch pot? You know Dutch pot.
Yeah,
Ah, you
Yeah,
know Dutch
Dutch
pot.
oven.
I have
Ah,
one, a Dutch oven.
yeah, yeah. So I sort of steamed it in the Dutch pot and then kind of cooked it in a special way, not like typical like stew, not like that, but I cooked it in a special way so it still had that kind of roast feel and look, and it was really good. I was like, and it was very succulent, more succulent than if you roast it. Because when you roast it, you've got to you've got to keep the foil over it if you want it to have that succulent feel. And then you take it off towards the end to get a bit more crispy, like, you know, at the top, golden and everything. But yeah, it was really good. I haven't done that for a long time actually. But yeah, that's a that's a useful one maybe if you want to try that in the Dutch pot. Really nice. The whole chicken, not parts of it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So Harrison, apart from your lovely voice, which we're going to listen to soon, very, 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 very soon. Actually, yeah. Whilst you're talking about it, I'll set it all up. So apart from your beautiful voice, where you've been influenced by the likes of, you can't go wrong if you've been influenced by the likes of Luther Vandross and Marvin Gaye. You are also involved in charity. So how did you come about that, Harrison?
Actually, it's been a joint venture. I've been part of a few organizations before, but never launched anything myself. A friend of mine, longtime friend that I grew up with, she's had this idea of an organization, nonprofit organization, and we just happened to reconnect over the last few years. Actually, been in the works for the last 4 years. We reconnected over, we grew up as kids, and then you separate, life gets busy, and then you kind of reconnect, and then you find out, you have, like purpose and like goals, and so the thought behind my eyes foundation, that's the name of the foundation, Behind My Eyes Foundation, is realizing and finding that talents that you may have, uh, talents, the gifts, the abilities, uh, hide behind our eyes, in some way, shape, or form. And a lot of kids, a lot of people, a lot of things have circumstances that deter them and take them off their course, or they may be afraid to share their gifts and talents. And so this organization allows us to be able to reach back into the community to help, especially young people and those who have been suffering, maybe homelessness or, battered women. Those are another set of groups that we really want to help and just really put a positive look on success. A lot of people view success as, oh, I got to be over here is, I got to be LeBron James, I got to be Beyonce, but there are successful stories within our community of people, businesses, families who are just successful because they keep going and keep pushing. Success doesn't have to have plaques on your walls. It's is your family happy? Are they secure? Are they thriving in a positive way? And if we can reach as many people as we can with that message, then that's one way that we want to give back and help people and give them the assistance, real life assistance that they need in order to be able to find what's behind their eyes.
Oh, that's really beautiful. I love that concept. I really love that movement. Really, really good. And how many people have joined the foundation?
Well, we just became live last month, so this is
Oh,
all new. So we're looking for people to join. But whoever does, it's not have. There's no borders to this. In other words, what I'm trying to say is no borders to this. So anybody who would like to join, anybody who would like to donate, we're having a blanket drive, and this is not just for the holidays. I don't want to focus on. That's one of the things that we set out. A lot of people, some organizations, focus on the holidays, and that's good. I'm not knocking anybody who does that, but our goal is to extend it beyond the holidays and extend it every month where we're doing something. So the blanket drive that we have currently going on is really to help parents. I've been in that situation, a couple of the other members, where our children had to stay in emergency care overnight, and sometimes you just need to be comfortable. Parents need to be comfortable. It's unfortunate when your children have to go through that, but if we can provide a blanket uh, for those families who maybe have a child or a family member uh, who's undergoing emergency care or hospital care, just providing them a blanket and a pillow, just something comforting, just to let them know that it's okay, everything's going to be all right. So that's our current drive. That'll be something that we'll be probably doing every month, but really just getting started and fired up.
oh, do you know what? I really love that. And, maybe it's just me getting older and more mature and just knowing about life. But these things, like, it's just so important, for individuals and for the community. And I said it last Christmas, but I've had so much stuff going on. But I'd really like to spend one of my Christmas very soon, because I don't want to take for granted life and time. Because life and time, if you're gonna do something, you just do it. Just do it. Don't talk about it. Just do it. You know. And it's been burning me. When something's really like burning you, this burning sensation, burning me. I've got to spend one of my Christmas, or even multiple Christmas. Just giving outside of myself, and you know, um, and just bringing lots of joy. and just change somebody's perspective or people's perspective, people's life, bring just that homely feel, you know, and that special touch to that time of year. You want to do that all the time, but I just think when it's certain times of year, like these special occasions like Thanksgiving, I think hardship, loneliness, vulnerability hits people more. That's when it really does hit them more, you know, the situation that they're in. So, people like yourself, Harrison, and your foundation, and other people in voluntary groups that do charitable work, that, you know, give their time and give their love and support to those that really need it, extra need it, then words cannot describe. Like it's really great work that you're doing. Really is,
Thank you.
really is great work that you're doing. Um, I love it. I really do love it. Um, yeah. What can I say? I think I think probably this year I won't do it this year. I'll spend time with my mum this year because she's very ill, and I want to spend as much special moments with special times with her because she's getting more elderly and more frail all the time. So I think those moments, just I need to capture those moments. That's something personal for myself.
That's interesting that you say that because time is, like you said, it's about moments. Life is so can leave us so quick. And I look up at even my own story and my own testimony of how life can change from one moment to the next. Being healthy one day and then being in the hospital the next day. And I lost a lot of friends, I've lost family members. And the main thing that you can't get back is you can't get that time back. You can't. So anytime that you're able to get with your family, anytime you're able to heal old wounds, anytime you're able to do things that, you know, in a healing process or in a positive vein, to be able to spend that time, quality time. We get so caught up in the hustle and bustle and 9 to 5 and jobs and this thing and that thing that we really miss out on what quality is and what quality time is. So, I'm getting older too. My parents are getting older. I'm starting to see things differently as well. So, the more time we're able to give and spend with each other and really love each other, and forgive each other really help, really help.
I think you touched it. I think forgiveness is a great, great thing to feel and to demonstrate and to show true forgiveness, where you're free from hurt, where you're free from guilt, where you're free from blaming, pointing finger, where you set free everything, you know. Um, and then you can see that person in a different light, in a more compassionate, understanding way. You may not always support what some people do or agree with what some people do. You may not even want to associate with them because, due to many reasons, sometimes there's safety reasons. So we've all got to be very have a lot of empathy and be mindful that everybody's situation is very, very different, you know. So um and even in those circumstances, to work on forgiveness is a great strength, because you need that for you more than the other person. You need that for you. You see, it's it it's a feeling, because I've been there. It's a feeling where you just feel free like a bird. There's no weight, no more weight. And that's a process, though. So anybody out there think it's going to happen overnight? It doesn't. It's a process, but work at it. Work at it. It really is worth it to work at it. Whatever help you can get, whichever direction, work at it. Work at it. Work at it.
Harrison,
And even if it's just, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
where did the name Behind My Eyes come from?
That was between the co-founder, or actually the founder. I'm one of the co-founders. Myself, her name is Tiffany Robinson. We sat down and we had a good conversation, and just what the idea was, thinking of what a name for foundation that represent a lot of things that we have been through. Even me discovering the gift of singing. I grew up and sung, but it was one of those talents that was hidden. It was always there, but it wasn't until I had extreme circumstances that I began to share that gift with others. So, um, all the talents and our purpose and our thinking ability, all of that lies behind our eyes, and our eyes are very telling. It's very you can fool a lot of people, but your eyes are going to tell the story. Your eyes always tell the story. So, I think about young people and kids in school. They have a lot of things that they're dealing with, especially today in this time. They have a lot of challenges, and they hide that. They hide that behind their eyes. They try and be tough. They try and be, even as adults, we do that. But behind that is true talent and true love and true purity. But we sometimes hide that and put up an exterior. Uh, and so we really wanted to focus on, what's behind people's eyes, what's their motivation, what's their purpose, what's their intention. How can we bring that to life? How can we nurture that, help them to realize the potential that they have, that's hiding back there. So that's part of how we came up with the name, Behind My Eyes.
Okay.
So, what age did you decide that you wanted to be an artist, singer, writer?
Um, I'll tell the story real quickly. Um, I started singing at 34 years old, like professionally, getting into it and recording. But what prompted that for me was I had emergency open heart surgery at 34 years of age,
Wow.
Okay.
and you start to look at life completely differently when you start to look and analyze, especially when the doctor tells you you have to make end of life decision because it's a very high risk surgery. So you start analyzing and looking at your life like, what have I done? What have I been a part of? And you start to look at things and you start saying, I've just been existing out here. I haven't been living. I just follow this routine. I get up, I go to work, I come home, I eat dinner, I go to sleep, I follow the same routine. If you have kids, you take care of your kids, you go to sleep, you follow the same routine. So all these talents and gifts that you have or may have had gets either put on the back burner or we lose it. We lose it somehow. So when I was in my recovery, I said, you know what? This is a second chance. I've been given a second chance at life, and I want to look into the gifts and the things that I have inside of me. And so I started recording. I had a friend who had a home studio, and I started going to the studio and just, I think I surprised myself and a lot of other people because they're like, you can sing this whole time. I'm like, well, I never, put anything into it. But that, again, that part of the motivation of, you know, uh, being able to use the platform of music to be able to reach out to others that, there's hidden talents. People have it inside of themselves, writers and producers and engineers, radio hosts, and come up with their own blogs. And I mean, there's so many things, especially given that opportunity to young people that's available to, and there's really no age. But to answer your question, I was older in discovering the gift that I have, and uh, You know, that's my whole thing. I don't want people to wait until something bad happens to them before they discover I'm good at something. You know,
Yeah, I appreciate that answer because myself, I was raised to, go to school, go to college, work out there for somebody else. And it never quite seemed right. Then back in 2002, I had this rare diagnosis with this muscle disease that almost killed me. And so I've had my ups and downs. And then finally, I had to go ahead and be off of work permanently. And about COVID, I started thinking, what is my purpose here? What do I really want to do? Because I know there's more to it than my body because I kind of got limited. I mean, I couldn't go out and hoop anymore. And I get to the gym and do my exercises and everything. But I revisited stuff I did in the past. I'm thinking like in high school, I used to DJ like school dances and house parties, got into college, got on the radio. And so like about 3 years ago, I got back into it and, connected with Odessa. And then I've been working with a lot of reggae artists and stuff. And they see me messing around. And so they encouraged me. They said, man, you need to put out an EP. And so I got several artists that we're working on something right now called the 5D Consciousness Rhythm. And it's like at 60 years old, I'm about to record my first, track out there. I did some stuff back in the day, but never put it out. And I'm actually, doing that producing thing. And it was like, wow, I never saw myself as that. And so I guess the
that's
short
awesome.
of it is just don't come up. You think of what you want to do. Don't worry about the hows. And a lot of times it's going to take you in a direction that you never imagined. Because I think that kind of adversity really unleashes your creativity because we're able to tune into it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that story.
Thank you.
Love that. That's a great testimony. It really just highlights the point. You know, again, you know, we put so much, and I think even more so now, the creativity of people is in imagination. I think the imagination and the center of imagination, we kind of lose it as we get older because we feel like you have to be so plugged into to making ends meet and meeting these expectations, and we lose sight of the creativity and imagination. Music is one of those outlets. There's a lot of talented people, a lot of music that just probably will never see the light of day for some people, and they just have these beautiful voices or beautiful arrangement, beautiful talents within them, and they just get caught up. We all, that happens to all of us, and again, to your
Never
point, to
know who's
what we were saying earlier, you just don't want to wait until
yeah.
it's too late where you have these regrets. Like, oh, I wish I had. I wish I had did that. I wish I had made time for that. Make time for it now. Do it now. If it's an hour that you devote a day to your gift, just an hour. Everybody has at least an hour. Just put that hour to yourself and developing those skills and those talents.
Yeah, you never know who's out there watching, especially when you have these platforms. I mean, the other day I was in the gym and I just happened to look at my TikTok. There's a message from none other than George Clinton saying, "Where are you from, you
Wow.
funky man?" He said, "I gotta meet you."
Wow.
And so I
Wow.
figured, like, is this real or not? And then I went back and checked out the page, and I was like, yeah, I believe this really is him.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just you never know who might come across your way. I mean, some of it might develop into something, some might not, but it's just life is full of making the right connections. That's what it's about.
Right.
Yeah. If you just be authentic, if you just be true to your purpose, true to yourself, then wonderful things will happen. Wonderful things will happen. And we know as individuals, we know we do lie to ourselves sometimes, but we know what truly makes us happy. We know what really fulfills us and makes us feel wonderful on top of the world. Literally, we could feel on top of the world like we're floating. And we should just work on that frequency, on that energy, and don't allow anybody, anything suppress that, or make you feel like you're crazy, or make you feel small, or you can't do it, or you're not good enough, or you don't have enough finances for it, or you don't have enough contacts for it, or you just don't have the look or the shape or the feel for it. Nothing. You shouldn't allow any of that, because we all know someone, some people that have done that in our lives, you know, and we're
Mm.
human. We are
Yep.
human. So, when we're happy about something, and we're excited about something, we want to share it with somebody. We want to talk about it, you know. Um, and sometimes we don't even always know who we're talking to, and sometimes we get disappointed some of the responses that come out of a particular, we wasn't expecting that to come out of their mouth, or for them to react so negatively.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it's trying to get that balance of, because you can't keep everything to yourself, let's be real. It's trying to get that balance. Who do we talk to? Who do we share things with?
Yeah, because you
At
can't
Yeah.
what
share everything with everybody.
You can't.
Mm.
At what stage do you do it too? There's also stages to it as well. You just can't. Some things, just work on it. Just work on it. Just go into your man cave, or us ladies, our woman cave, or whatever that looks like.
She
You know,
said,
I'm telling you, when I'm hibernating, I do hibernate. Believe you me, I do hibernate. And I get people calling me, "You okay? I haven't heard from you for a long time." I'm working on my purpose. I'm
yeah,
working on my purpose. I can't have too many voices coming at me, because we're spiritual human beings. We feed off energy. And
right.
when we got too much voices coming at, it's not a good thing.
You
It's
know,
not
it,
a good thing.
to touch on what Tangeray was saying about, you can't tell everybody, because sometimes it'll be those that are closest to you who will be your biggest haters and biggest doubters, because they can't see the vision, they don't see immediate gratification, and they get impatient with it. And it's like,
Right.
you don't, when you set out to do something, you can't write a date and make it happen on that date. It's going to happen when it's meant to happen.
That's
And as
right.
long as you stay on that path, you'll get there at some point.
Hmm.
They would try to downplay it, at each stage, at each opportunity. Oh, are you still doing that little thing? Do you mean
Yeah.
little thing? It's grand. It's important to you. Why are you trying to diminish it? But then, you know what? They don't understand. And second, don't share it. Don't share your joy with them. They're not in that path. You
Right.
know. Um, it's happened so much in all of our lives. It's happened with myself when I graduated. You know, you don't really need that certificate or that degree or that. It doesn't guarantee a job.
Just be
Yeah.
happy that I got it. Just.
Do you know? Celebrate with
And
me.
see, and this is the type of stuff that actually comes out during Thanksgiving dinners at times.
Oh,
After,
oh yeah. You
after
know.
people been around for a while,
Yep.
got a little comfortable, got a couple drinks in, then, so.
How's that little music career? How's that little radio station you got? How's that little this?
Mhm.
How's that little that?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's big. Oh, it's big,
If I
And
and
had,
and
that's
those.
fine too. It's learning to block out those voices. Because if you are guided by others, you'll never get to where you want to go. If you let them affect you to where their opinion matters, and it's not being cocky, it's not being, but it is a measure of selfishness, because you have to take care of yourself first. You have to
Right.
take care of those things first and build from that. So sometimes you gotta, yeah, I appreciate that. Everybody's gonna have an opinion. That's fine. But what is your purpose? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish?
Yeah,
If it's
exactly.
something where it's
To quote
hurting
the great
people,
brother
I
Muhammad
can
Ali.
understand.
Sorry about that.
Hmm.
Go ahead. I was up to
No,
say.
no, bro, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say
Go
to quote
ahead.
my favorite athlete of all time, Muhammad Ali. I ain't trying to be champ the way y'all want me to be champ. I want to be champ the way I want to be champ.
Right,
You
right.
got
Yeah.
that kind of
Exactly.
mentality. And so, hey, want to say big up to Lily's Flow. She said, great conversation.
Hey,
Thank you for
Lily's
tuning
Flow.
in.
Hi. Lily
Hey,
Flo
hey.
is enjoying our great conversation. But you know, these are things that we people don't need that in their life. People must understand. Don't transfer your insecurities, your lack of belief, because really it's a reflection of them, their lack of belief, their insecurities, whatever else is going on in their corner that they're trying
Mhm.
to project and transfer on
And
somebody else.
to piggyback off of that, sometimes it's a test. It's a test to see how bad you really want it. It's a
Mhm.
test to see if you really are gonna go through what's necessary in order to get to where you want to go. Because if you're gonna give up quick because of somebody's opinion, then it's not meant for you. That's not your purpose. That
Mhm.
then
Mhm.
it's a way you wasting everybody's time, including yourself. But if you
Yeah.
want it bad enough, it's nothing nobody is going to say to deter you from where it is or what it is that you want to accomplish. It's going to happen. Like you said, it happens in its own divine time. It happens in divine time. And so we just keep plugging away at it. We keep plugging away at it. You're going to get haters. You're going to build off of those haters, build off of those. Now there's a difference between opinion and constructive, again, constructive
Constructive.
criticism,
Yes.
because you're building. Constructive criticism helps you to build and helps you to be able to um, find out maybe there is some flaws in this. Maybe you do need to work on this before you work on that. It's constructive. It's not haterism. It's not, you know, some things is just okay. Yeah, that's going to help me, and I'm going to grow as a result. But you'll know the difference. You'll know the
You know the
difference because
difference.
again, it's mhm.
I love the fact that you said that because it reminds me of a situation when I was first trying to recruit different artists to be on the rhythm. The first guy I looked up was one of my favorite reggae artists, and he's a pure reggae man, King Tapper. And so I sent him the rhythm, and he said, no offense, but it's too repetitive for me, more like a dance hall flow. I'm into pure reggae. And I had so much respect for that. And I said, okay, after I put this one out, the next one I'm coming out was gonna be a reggae beat because I'm gonna get him on one of my productions at some point, somehow. That's my goal. And that just it felt like that constructive criticism, it was like uplifted. It wasn't like the criticism I get from some people I know. It was like, well, you ain't making no money at it yet. And it's like
Right,
you talking about the divines, they
right.
can't see that because they're not connected to the divine, and all you're doing is asking the divine to show me some signs along the way that it's actually happening, and I see those little incremental steps, taking place, and so that's what keeps me motivated and pushing.
And that emphasis on that word, Money, is what can set a lot of people and has done so in the wrong direction. It's let people sell their souls,
Hmm.
their heart, their mind, as
Hmm.
rejected really fruitful um offers and rejected good people in their life because of that word Money. And
Yeah,
you can't measure success with money. You cannot measure success with money. You cannot measure um the enjoyment, and you're not gonna your career is not going to be lasting if you're motivated by money.
right.
Money comes and goes, and
Money
again,
will
that's hmm it's gonna come to you, and that's the other thing too about um, the money motivation, or what you were mentioning about success, being money related. There are so many successful people in our community who aren't millionaires. They aren't thousandaires, so to speak. They're successful because they're consistent with what they do every day, and the impact that they make every single day in helping somebody change their life. You know, if you can change one person's life, or you have the ability to be able to impact somebody and be able to change in a positive direction, I find that successful, even if it's your own children. You know, if it's your own children and they're able to be successful and thrive and reach their talents, that isn't, you can't put a price tag on that. You can't say that, oh, this it was, you know, this amount of money. That no, it was something that was invaluable and very priceless, that they're able to be in a positive direction, be able to change their life and do something to help them walk in their purpose. You know, so that's again part of the Behind My Eyes Foundation is helping people realize that where that success lies, not all about the money. You know, money's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it
It
helps.
solves certain problems, but it's not the
We're not
end
gonna
all be all, and it's not the motivation.
It's not, because to have a loving family, to have people loving around you, do you know how precious that is? That is, and friends as well. That is like priceless, and that will bring you places that no other person has ever been. You don't physically need money, because you know there's some people that are wealthy, but they spend a lot of money because they don't have people around them. They don't trust anybody around them, so they're spending a lot. They're spending a lot on security. They're spending a lot on going out to feed that void in their life. They're spending a lot on material things to try and make them feel better. Clothes, unnecessary designer clothes that is just, they're just going to throw away or wear once or twice. It's meaningless, where you've got a man or woman that has got a loving family, loving friends, loving people around them, that they got great impact on their self, on the community as well. Their children are well, I emphasize the word well, adjusted, positive, healthy, decent human beings, decent human beings, rather than being financially wealthy. You're paranoid. Your children don't even want to talk to you. Your children don't respect you. Your children don't like you. That's not success. That's
Yeah.
not success.
But,
Far from success. You're always looking out. Who do you trust? Because you've not even created that for yourself. So you've not shown yourself to be loyal. You're not showing yourself to be trustworthy. So you're not getting that back in return, and you're in the wrong environment to get that. And as a human being, we've got to consciously make a decision to put ourselves in that circle, to put ourselves in that environment. And I'm not saying that to fall out with people or even cut them off, but you feed them with a long spoon, a long spoon. So you really got to do that with some people. You really got to. So you can have that healthy lifestyle, and you can have that enriched life. That because if you continue to have certain individuals in your life, you will be stagnant. You will be. And you
yeah.
can't afford for that. That's not growth. That's not development.
Now, money does not define success. Our mission is spread this to the masses. Purpose is the main key. That comes from Lily's Flow out there. And that reminds me of a couple things. A couple weeks ago, one of my buddies posted on my something I put up on Facebook. I think it was the Magnet Funk show that I do, the Funk Universe. And he said, keep up the good work to my brother, spiritual guide, philanthropist. He threw that word in there, and at first I thought I don't have to make enough money to be donating yet. And then I got to conversating with him. He's talking about, no, man, you give us people such a wealth of knowledge just through the things that you do, the things you talk about, the videos you put up. And then who was it? Bob Marley. I was watching a documentary on the great Bob Marley one time, and the guy said, "Well, you made a lot of money. You must be pretty rich." He said, "What do you mean by riches?" And he started talking about, the materialism behind it. He said, "No, man, I don't have those kind of riches." He was talking about his impact, his movement that united the world. And today, Bob was like a prophet because of the stuff that he sang about back in the 70s and before he died in, what was that, 1980 or 81. It was so true today. And, all he wanted to do was play his music and travel the world and meet people. And, when I got into this and I got into my meditation, that was what I basically asked the universe for. I said, all I want to do is use my source-given, my God-given talent to see the world and make as big an impact on, human as I can.
You know what? This gets us to a really good point where we can play one of your tracks now, Hareston Clay. We want to hear your vocals. We want to hear your vocals. This man can sing. You know what? I'm gonna pick that up after we play the song. There's a bone I've got to pick with you, Hareston Clay.
Where's DJ One? Lord have mercy.
Let's see. 57 push-ups today, Juan.
Yeah, One. Oh my God, DJ One. If you're listening to this, or any of your friends or family are listening to this, we are on the search. We are on the lookout for DJ One. We are sending out a public announcement. We are looking for this.
Anytime you say I have a bone to pick with you, you start trouble.
Me?
Yes, you. Yes. Anytime you picking bones, something wrong.
This show cannot go on without me causing a little bit of mischief. I'll pick a bone with somebody. DJ One ain't here. Hareston Clay, yeah. After this song, we're gonna be jamming. I'm gonna dance to this one because I love it. I love it. You know I love it. This is never settled for less. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. And it feels so nice, so nice, so nice. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I wasted time second guessing, working that dollar, and always stressing. I want it all and don't stay. Push harder, it's not too late. There were times when I would question, looking for what's inside of it. I'm standing tall, can't knock me down. No, I'm on the move, never settle for that. I'm standing tall, can't knock me down. No, no, no. I'm on the move, never settle for that. The tables have turned, I do it my way. I beat all the news, there's nothing more to say. To believe, to receive, to achieve, got to push deeper in. I won't doubt myself, then go again. Now I know that there's a question, the answer was, what's inside of me? I'm standing tall there. I'm on the move, never settle for love. I'm standing tall, standing. They got me now. I'm on the move, never settle for love. And I can't stop, I'm just getting started. Because I believe there's nothing that's impossible. And if you believe, then you will see. It starts. I'm standing tall, down. Can't let me down. I'm on the move, can't stop me down. I'm standing tall, can't knock me down. Baby, never. I'm standing tall, can't knock me down. I'm on the move, no. Moving, I'm standing tall, I believe it. You can't knock me down. I'm standing tall, can't knock me down. You can't, I'm on the move now.
Oh,
No, never. Yes.
All right, now I'm gonna hear back
it.
the room.
And you're bad boy.
Uh-oh.
I
Get
love
me
that.
hyped, ready for 2024. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Can't knock me down because I'm on the move. That's you preaching right there.
My
Get
girl
out
put
my way.
on.
I'm here. And you can't knock me down. I'm coming through up in this piece. I'm hyped now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Ready to put out some more music now.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it's coming.
love it. I love that vibe. I love that song. I love the message.
See, and you know what? And you can tell somebody to get out your face with a nice groove. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You can't knock me down. You
I need
know?
to use that for my
I'm
theme
on
song.
the
this week.
move. And be electric sliding right on through. You know what I'm saying? Great job, brother. Great job.
Big
Thank
tune.
you. Thank you so much.
lovely.
Thank you.
Really,
Thank you.
really.
I'm going to blast that on the way home tonight.
Groovy. I love that song. We've got another one coming up
Yeah.
later. Woo! Woo!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hareston, here comes Adassa.
Yes. Uh-oh. I'm ready.
Where's the video?
Oh, you know,
Where's
that's
the
a
video?
good question. You know what? I'm about to put that on the agenda. That needs to come out first. That needs to come out first. Yes, yes. I do need a video for that. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I'm blinking.
All right, I found it. I don't know what else you got, but I'm going to be listening to Be Your Man. Stand Together. A pleasure. Okay, I'm going to be listening to some stuff on the way home from eating my food tonight. You got a new fan.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Follow him. Go and follow it.
2021 album. I'm on fire. Listen.
Hareston, we are your brothers and sisters here, Matt. We need that video.
Say less. Say less. It's gonna happen.
You know that song can re-release. That song is bad.
Yeah.
Good bad. I mean bad in a good way.
Yeah. Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, bad.
I can find it in my Funk Universe show.
Oh man. Yeah, I definitely need to come up with a video for that. I think I didn't realize how to what brother was saying earlier. You don't know who's watching and who's listening sometimes, and you go about releasing music just because it feels good, and that was a project that JC3 Media had me be a part of, and I was recording with them, and you know I woke up one day and I was getting these phone calls from the UK, and I'm like, what happened? You know what I mean? And it was like, oh, okay, so it's one of those records, you try and stay in front of it, but sometimes you get caught by surprise and it's like, wow, okay, you end up chasing it. So that's one of those songs, which is a good problem to have, it's but the reception that everybody's had from it, I've been truly truly blessed and very thankful, and just appreciate everybody's love and support for the music. It really means a lot.
Exactly.
So,
I'm rolling the drums. Tanqueray, join me. Video, video,
Listen, I'll be a part of it. I will
video,
be.
video,
Yes. And
video,
Lavender Jones, I will be listening to it, Lily's Flow. I'm
video,
listening to all of it when I go home tonight. But yes,
video,
even if
Shout
you
out to
gotta
Lily's Flow. That
video.
yeah, what's up with Lavender Jones? She said that's a great one by him. That sounds like a story about a pimp or something with that name.
Lavender Jones.
oh,
Yeah.
a-
Oh Lord.
actually, I'm gonna give you a backstory about Lavender Jones,
Mhm.
and not to take away from it. The scent
Look.
of a woman when she walks by
Mm.
was the thought process behind that song.
All
Because
right,
when
Lavender.
when when woman has perfume that kind of lingers in the room when she walks by, her breeze smells good. That was the thought process behind that song. So it's the smell of lavender that has me Jones, so to speak. So Lavender Jones
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
I'm gonna check that
as a
out.
result.
So
So,
instead of
Miss
love
Lavender Jones, how does Miss Lavender Jones make you feel, Hareston Clay?
Oh, she made me feel good.
All
and,
right.
and she inspired me to write.
All
yeah,
right. All right.
lavender has been known to have calming effect on people. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's why my
yeah,
man don't sing
yeah.
about me, because I be all musty. All right. God, here we go. I just maybe that's why he don't sing nothing about me. Because I just come from work and give him a hug.
Ah, ah,
Ain't no lavender here.
no, no.
Oh wow.
I mean, I'm not musty right now.
Yeah, actually.
You are called also natural.
Yes.
I got a song called "Beautiful and Natural," so that falls under that. You
Oh,
can be beautiful and
okay.
natural,
All
natural.
right. Beautiful, natural, and musty. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? I had
But-
did when I was in Croatia, I had did a video because I had started using natural deodorant, and I just
Mhm.
thought that the deodorant wasn't working, and I didn't realize that your body has to detox from the aluminum that's in the regular deodorant. Cause I'd be like, I'm putting it on, I'm smelling good, and then like 20 minutes later, it's like, oh, come on. So it was like the music, the lady, like she sings surprise, surprise. So I had did that. And so but a lot of people, like I guess that, use natural deodorant, they told me like when you first start to use it, it takes a little time for your body to change. So I mean, I'm good now, but at first I was like, whoa, I thought my daughter was just being a typical 8-year-old. I'm like, what's wrong with you? You smell like outside. Like I didn't realize that was from the switch of, but yeah, I'm not, well, Lavender Jones. Okay, I'm listening to that.
I'm glad you touched on that because I use natural deodorants. I don't use the sprays and the roll-ons. I use a rock. I use
Oh,
a
okay.
rock. I use a rock, and it works well for me anyway because everybody's different. It works wonders. You don't. There's no perspiration, anything. It's just all you do is wet it. It lasts for ages. Ages. You don't need to keep buying it. It can last for a year or two. You just put water on it. You just put it under your underarm, and then you're good to go.
Huh. Anti-punk rock.
Really, it's a magic.
Now, I've
Absolutely.
also heard you can use lemon, like cut a lemon.
Oh
and do-
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I used to use that as well. That works. That works. A bit messy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Get the bits. You get the bits there. But it
But yeah.
works.
I'm looking forward to listening to your music, and I will be following you, sir. So you're gonna get a little stalker message from me, So I'm gonna listen to your music and support you.
Oh, thank you so much. I
You
appreciate it.
see?
I welcome it all.
You see? Hey, no, Harrison Clay is a class act. Harrison Clay. All I can say is video.
Yeah,
Because
video.
your music is fabulous. You're a really good singer. You're a really great artist, and I want to see more and more of you. I want to see much more of you. You're an incredible artist. You really are. You know,
Coming soon. It's coming this year.
and I'm sure you have people in your circle that are like that. Got your back and encouraging. But the more you can have more and more people like that, it just really helps the cause.
Hmm. Yeah, it does. I appreciate it. I definitely do.
Yeah, yeah, because um as I keep always saying, I know it's not easy for independent artists because, they have their regular work and life and everything, and they're doing everything rolled into one. So I always have a massive admiration and respect for independent artists, really do. So
But we appreciate you.
we do, we do,
Thank
we,
thank you. I
we
appreciate
do.
the love and support. It's been uh truly I guess the word is humbling and motivating at the same time because you have people that resonate with the message, and that's part of the other side of writing music or lyrics or I strive for lasting music. I want you to be able to put that on 20 or 30 years from now and still have the same feeling, versus you know again my motivation is Luther Vandross, Michael Jackson, Maxwell, Marvin. They have music that is just timeless, and that's the goal, is to create timeless. Uh, to know where you were when you heard that, or how you felt, or create the mood, or set the mood. But just timeless classics. So that's what I strive for when I'm doing a musical project, or I'm working on music, or even if it's singing a hook for somebody, is to make it last and to make it something that people can pick up a long time from now and enjoy.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
sir.
definitely gonna
Yeah.
be one that will be remembered like that. Yeah, that's one of the things I like about when I do my old school funk show. It's just like every one of those songs can take me back to like when I first heard it. And sometimes I'll be out there telling
Hmm.
stories, how I was at an underage disco and the lighted dance floor, Afro Sheen, the Cavallini Italian slack song with the safari jacket. You couldn't tell me I wasn't cool. But those songs just bring back
Hmm.
like it was yesterday. And so, yeah, you definitely got one right there, brother.
Thank thank you very much.
So since as we're talking as well, since it's Thanksgiving, I wanted to talk a little bit about the festive season as well. We're running up to the festive season, we're running up to Christmas. For those that do celebrate Christmas, because I know some of us don't celebrate Christmas, but those that do celebrate the festive season, um, I wanted to ask all of you a question.
Mm.
What's the best? What's your best part of the festive season?
Oh man, let me think. Oh, I know. Football, American football.
Oh no!
Because that's like the last week of the NFL season or the last 2 weeks, and it's real competitive.
Hmm.
We're trying to stay alive.
And they put it on it what in
Hmm.
December? They have it on in December.
A lot of
Yeah,
games on Christmas Day. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas Day,
Yes,
you got NBA
basketball too.
basketball,
Basketball all day.
NFL football, college
Ah,
basketball. It's like one of the best sports days around. I
I've never
remember
before.
my uncle used to be a season ticket holder to the Portland Trail Blazers, and like every time we had Christmas dinner, he'd end up not going because he ate too much and drank too much. And so when I got older, I'd be taking those tickets and going down there on Christmas night and watching the game.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's nice. That's lovely.
Well, I know for
Yeah.
me, growing up, Christmas was always big in my house. You know, we just stayed in the house and enjoyed each other. And I think when my mother passed away in 2005, I was kind of like, I don't want to do it anymore. And then 10 years later, when I had my daughter, I think she was about 2, then I started she helped me get into it. And so I actually wrote a Christmas song, and my daughter was a big influence, with the Christmas song and me just getting back into the spirit. And, we just have a good time together. We get our little matching pajamas. She opens up her presents. We just enjoy our time together, go out, look at the lights. And so I'm glad, that I have her, and just kind of brings back those memories, from when I was a child. So I'm glad to just enjoy, that holiday with her.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
for
yeah.
me, it's spending time with family again. It's a time everybody is off. Like everybody works so hard during during the year, and unless it's in the summertime for family reunions or stuff like that. But you know, just being home, and not having to worry about going to work or school, or and then just enjoying your family and that time. I think I had a messed up viewpoint of the holidays because I worked retail a lot of years and I saw the stresses
Um,
of people having bad attitudes, and so it kind of messed up my whole viewpoint because I hate to see people under stress doing stuff they don't want to do. They just do it by obligation.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, I'm forced to do this and I'm forced to do that. Then I worked in layaway when I was when I was a teenager. So I don't know if y'all familiar with layaway and what that
Yeah.
meant. So a lot of people would be, they'd be stressed out trying to make their layaway payments, and then we had to
oh
put some of
yeah.
it back. Then I'm getting cussed out, yelled at, like, hey, So from a commercial standpoint, the holidays have always been rough, but as far as the meaning and spending time with family, it's been great. As far as that aspect of it.
DJ Juan, I'm surprised you don't have a plate right now.
Oh, I do have a plate.
Oh, happy
Never get it
Thanksgiving.
twisted. I got food. And I was listening to everybody talking about how they enjoy spending time with family, not have to worry about work. But guess where I'm at? Work.
You're at work, clearly.
At work.
Wow.
So yeah, I would have loved to have spent time at home today and not have to work and then wear all these clothes because it's cold inside of here. But yeah, my I love holidays. Certain holidays. I don't celebrate every single holiday, but um, I usually don't do Thanksgiving like that. But I'll say this: I like the togetherness of the family and the traditions of what we used to do on the holiday. So in Detroit, we have a parade, and so we go out to the Thanksgiving parade. And my dad started that tradition. That was his thing with us. And so, yeah, those are the type of traditions and things like that I miss. Now that my dad's gone, I try to instill it with my children and my family. But when it's cold outside in Detroit, you can't kind of convince people to go outside and hang out and wait for floats to go by.
Wow.
So,
What would I say? I'll give a little historical example and then a present one. So when I was younger, I think the main theme for us, there were loads of themes. There was loads of good themes like Christmas. But the one of the main themes that really stands out, we used to open our Christmas presents in my mum and dad's bedroom. Hello, DJ One. Why are you looking at me like that for?
So I'm just noticing the background of Odessa.
Don't,
Uh-oh.
don't. I've been
Uh-oh.
having a lot of works done in my home, so just don't
Here
even
we
go
go.
there. What about it?
So
The
what's
sheets
in the
were white
background?
last week.
What's in the
Pardon?
background?
Those I put up the pillows, but it wasn't done properly. And there's been a disaster on my bed. There's been a bit disaster on
Oh,
my bed.
I didn't wear my tank top today, but okay.
No, not that kind of disaster. You see how people's mind. People's mind. Oh
It's
my
after 8. Hey.
It's going to be too much explanation. Okay,
But go ahead, finish your story.
I'm a typical Nubian woman, and so as a typical Nubian woman, I wear a headscarf to bed. I bought a new headscarf a weekend, but something's not right with that headscarf. It's like I bought just a normal black one, but I don't know if it's got some kind of dye in it or something. And obviously, I sit in my bed, and then the dye went on one side of the bed because you can see it's cream. I'm going to change my bed anyway, but and then I couldn't take it out. I bought this dye remover. I couldn't take it out. Then I thought I'll leave the solution there to see if it would over time kind of draw it out. So I sat on the other side of my bed, and then I forgot I had the scarf on my head, and then it went on the other side of the bed. So I put the pillows there to hide the dye.
That wouldn't be like a subliminal message to Gary, would it?
Oh. Let me go on.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Just do you see how something innocent can be misconstrued? And it would only be misconstrued in DJ One's mind.
Take Rayla like Kenny from South Park.
Sorry. You're so mean, DJ.
I said I was gonna wear my tank top, but I couldn't wear my tank top because I'm at work.
I got mine on under here.
You come late and you come with all this meanness.
You know what? Me and DJ Boozadella gonna wear our tank tops one day and be the super friends on here.
Yeah, you wear your tank top. You be the super. I don't know which superhero you're gonna be with your tank top, but
Batman. I'll be Batman.
Why are you gonna?
He's the closest thing to Black Man.
You can be the Brown Hornet. The Brown Hornet.
Now you told your age with that one.
Okay, then sisters, you're gonna be those. Which superhero are you gonna be, Boozadelic?
Oh, I got my first name is Clark, so I gotta be Superman.
Oh, you're Superman. Thank you. Which superhero are you gonna be?
Catwoman. Oh yeah, she was an anti-hero, so she was in back and forth. So yeah, okay, we can take that.
And guess which one I'm gonna be? What?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
I loved Wonder Woman.
But the black version of Wonder Woman, her name is Nubia. She is the Amazon queen. She's next in line to Wonder Woman because of Diana.
Okay, so
because Diana is the princess.
Yeah, that's me. I'll be that superhero. And Hareston Clay, if you're going to be a superhero, which superhero would you be?
We talking DC or Marvel?
DC right now.
DC. Got Batman. Superman already taken. I guess I'd have to be Aquaman. I don't know.
And that's all super friends right there.
Yeah, that's all the super friends. We got them all covered.
Yep, got them all covered.
So we all got our special features. That's it. Yeah. And one day we should come on the show with we're gonna do that with our outfits on. Yeah. I'm looking for trouble. Am I looking for trouble?
Oh yeah, let me see the chat room. Let me go to the chat room. Let me see. Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Okay.
Are you changing the subject, DJ One?
No. I'm
Are you sure?
I'm 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 just trying to get over the background.
My background. I'm going to change my background in a minute because your mind is getting mischievous. Like I'm up to so I can even show it, but I don't want to show it. I don't want to show it. I don't want to show the time.
I, I'm gonna be good today. It's Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to be thankful for something.
Yeah, time for a new bed. I can't do the cream headboards.
So,
There were so many jokes in that one comment.
Because your mind, get your mind out the gutter. I'm gonna change my background. But you know what? When I use the other background, the video is not so as clear as it is
Well,
now.
I can say this. I can say at least it's clean back there.
Of course it is. That's as a clean woman.
No,
I have my
I mean because
environment is clean.
there. Have you looked at Facebook? Was how some of the ladies take pictures in their room, and the room is like garbage in places, and the dresser got. You know, there was one lady took a picture and she had a roach on her mirror, and I was like,
What?
You didn't see that?
No, I didn't see that.
And they
I
be
don't.
they be putting it out
not
there.
interest to me. Oh, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't. Want to. Them things don't interest me. I'm sorry, DJ One, but
Mm-mm.
not a desk. I don't want to see dirty bedroom. I like nice and neat, just
And
neat.
then they be all dressed up with their hair done.
Yeah.
Got the fly outsuit on, and you look down in the background of their room, and they got dirty clothes in one corner, a dirty baby in another corner,
Chicken boxes,
bed not made, bed on the floor. How about that? A
massage
mattress with
toys.
some sheets on.
Oh,
Hey! Now, when I first got
yeah,
my
yeah.
apartment before layaway, I had a mattress on the
Well,
ground.
I was just about to
But
argue
you wasn't
that
taking pictures in
don't
front of
have
it.
to finance DJ
No,
One. They're just starting out.
no,
Say
not for
that again,
Facebook.
Odessa.
Some people don't have the finance. They're just starting out. So when they start out, they've only got the bare minimum. They might have a mattress. They might just have a mattress. They might not have all these other extras, pretty stuff. So as long
Mhm.
as it's clean, my motto is as long as it's clean, that's it.
It wouldn't be a bad thing if it was clean. We lost our guest.
He's coming back. We lost Tangeray.
No, we lost Tangeray.
Oh, it's Tangeray that
Uh
we
oh.
lost.
Somebody must have called her.
Yeah.
Uh oh.
We'll get her back. She'll come back. She'll come back.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad if it was set up and it was clean. But we're talking about dirty mattresses on the floor with hardly no sheet on it, and garbage and the whole what's that, McDonald's bags and checker food bags right next to the bed with the ashtrays and the wine glasses and all that stuff right next to the bed, and you're supposed to be taking a glamour shot, and you got all that in the background on the floor.
Well, the message I would say to those ladies is the money you take doing those pretty nails, those pretty hairstyles. I know you're trying to make yourself feel good, but your home environment needs to be nice too. So the money you take doing that, then try. It doesn't have to be a double bed or a king size bed. It can be a single bed, but it's something nice and neat and decent to sleep on. So invest in a bed.
I would always say if you move into your new place, the first thing you should have, if you don't have money for a mattress, or get one of those queen size blow up mattresses, and at least have that's raise you off the floor about 5 feet.
Yeah, that's what I had when I first moved in. I had a blow up raised one because I had put in an order for my bed, and when you I put in an order, well, not just the bed, it was like it wasn't what I got now. It was a bedroom set, and it took 3 months to come because they had to order it. Yeah, they had to order it from Italy. They had to order it.
I mean, you talking about you had some money? Okay,
You
okay.
shush, you. You shush, you. You shush, you. You shush. I
Hmm.
don't have that now. It's gone. Yeah, that was years ago. Years ago. Years ago. And so I had to
Oh,
wait.
years ago. Okay, so
Yeah,
we don't have that same money now.
whatever. Yeah, I don't have that money now. My children have drained out my money. Yeah. So yeah, I had to wait 3 months while it got shipped over.
You know what I did when I first moved into a place? I didn't. I had bought a mattress from a brand new mattress. It cost me $180. Right? It was in the plastic. I bought it from one of those bed places where they were selling the mattresses, and I bought a full size mattress for $180 something. And I took some cinder blocks and some plywood, and I put it on top of that to make it not look like that. And then
Yeah.
one of the cinder blocks, I guess we was partying too hard. One of the cinder blocks broke. The top of it broke, so the bed would wobble. So I went and got some crates and used the crates for the legs of the bed. And so I used like 2 or 3 crates
To
and
give
put
it
my
that
mattress on
effect.
top of that. Yeah. Oh, it worked out. It worked
It-
out excellent.
Yeah.
It worked out excellent until I got me an actual bed.
That reminds me of college. My first bookshelf was made using cinder blocks.
My first bookshelf in college, I made it with crates over the little college refrigerator I had.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I had a whole wall full of crates, and everybody used to talk about me until all my work and stuff was going in it, and then they was like, "Oh, okay." Then everybody wanted to do the same thing, copycats,
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. But yeah, that's good improvisation. I bought a massive blow up bed when I first said it was massive and it was high. And then a week before my set came, guess what happened? Just sod's law, sod's law. It 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 got a puncture.
Oh man.
I don't even know how it got the puncture. It got a puncture. There's this.
They got these new blow up beds where
Punctured once.
yeah, something like that, but you keep the air pump connected to it, and if it starts to deflate a little bit, you hear the air pump go on and blow it back up a little bit more.
Okay.
Those are pretty nice, but
Yeah, I
I
remember
don't know how expensive they are, but they're nice.
they can be quite expensive because my blow up bed, it was a good little number, but I knew what I wanted. So I just got that and I just waited patiently for my blow up bed. And then a week before it got a puncture. And then what happened? Um was it I think it was one of my siblings lent me one of their blow up bed for a couple of days until my set arrived because I literally just slept on the floor for 2 days.
Mm.
I,
That
li- I literally
Test
slept.
the back and everything.
right.
That was
Your
just
back,
like,
your back was getting tested.
thank goodness I had some really beautiful carpet at the time. But still, it's not ideal, is it? Yeah, I slept on the floor for about 2 days, and then I can't remember which sibling it was. One of my siblings lent me their single blow up bed, and I slept on that for the next couple of days until I got my set. When I tell you, when I got my set, oh my God, I was in heaven. I was in heaven. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I feel a bit deflated now because I can't believe, the headscarf cost me like $3.99, and then it's cost me big damage on my bed. That was not a good investment, was it? But I was going to change my bed
That was the
anyway.
best lead in I could possibly have.
You, only you would make comment on that. Only you.
I'm
Only
gonna let that
you.
one slide. I'm gonna let that one slide though.
Yeah, just. You know, we've not even refocused ourselves because of you.
Okay.
Now I forgot
Okay,
what
get
we
focused.
were
Get
talking
focused.
about.
Get focused.
Honestly,
Back to the show. Get focused. I'm
what did
focused.
you eat today? I'd like to know what you ate. What did you eat?
I had some barbecue ribs. I grilled some ribs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. And then I smoked the turkey since yesterday. So we just took the turkey off the grill this afternoon before I came to work. So it's smoked for about 22, 23 hours.
Oh,
And so, yeah. And so now she's actually going to put it in the oven and make sure it's cooked thoroughly. And then when I get home, I'll have me some smoked turkey because I know that turkey smoked good. And then potato salad. What else did I have? Potato salad, greens. What else? Oh, and dressing.
yes. Oh, right. Okay.
It's just the three of us. So we did small. We didn't do like a whole big giant humongous dinner. It's just three of us because you cook all that food, we're gonna be eating Thanksgiving dinner for days.
I know.
You-
I go
Mhm.
crazy. I go a bit crazy if I stay at home. I don't think I'm going to stay at home this year. I want to spend Christmas with my mum. I want to spend Christmas. I'll bring some stuff over anyway. But if I spend Christmas at home, even though there's not many of us, I go crazy. I don't cook big, but I like to make a little bit of everything. I like variety. So I cook a lot of variety. Variety is the spice of life.
There you go. See, always setting it up, and then
Huh?
you're always setting it up, and then get mad at me when I.
I didn't say anything, but it's nice when you can have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, I do a bit of prawns, do a little bit of this, I do a little bit of chicken, I do a little bit of mutton, I do a little bit of everything. That it's this. It comes up to a lot, though. Oh my god, it does. But it's nice. The children love it.
Did you say mutton?
Yeah,
Did you hear mutton?
curry goat. I'm Jamaican. Curry goat. Curry goat.
Okay, I thought I heard mutton, but okay.
Yeah. I said mutton as a universal term, so everybody
Oh,
understand. But Jamaican term, a curry goat, oxtail.
oh, gotta have
Yeah,
Oh,
oxtails.
oxtail. Now you're talking.
Yeah, you
yeah,
gotta have some oxtails.
yeah. Some oxtail, some salmon. I like a little bit of salmon. Obviously, a bit of turkey, lamb as well. Because I do my lamb a special way for Christmas. Don't play with me. Don't play. I'm not. I won't share my secret ingredients with anybody. Yeah. And I make a mean rum cake. There's other things I do as well. Mean rum cake. Okay, I won't say nothing more. I don't like that look on your face, DJ One.
I'm just letting all the jokes slide. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just letting them all slide.
I'm not gonna say nothing more. Hareston, this is the mischievous DJ One. You
Oh, okay.
I be trying
I-
not to be. One of your jokes got in my eye, so now
let it stay in your eye. Maybe you behave yourself if it stays there. You see how you got quiet while it's in your eye, while you're rubbing your eye.
I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to let it slide. So okay, there you go.
It's not such a bad idea, is it? I'm horrible, ain't I?
See,
You're pulling out the worst in me. See, you see how people draw out the worst in you.
I'm gonna let that one slide too. That his Thanksgiving. Be thankful
You're
that
letting a
I'm
lot of
letting them
things
slide.
slide today, isn't it?
Be thankful I'm letting them slide today.
Do you know
what we got on tap for music this week?
We have played one of Hareston Clay's tunes. Oh, good day. You see, I got tongue twist. That's your fault. Never settle for less. And then now we're gonna play another one. Yeah. And I didn't know the meaning of it before, but I remember Hareston Clay explained what cut a rug was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This must be a stepper song.
Yeah, we're gonna play cut a rug. Oh, this tune is jamming. I wish Tanquay was there because she loves Hareston. You got a new fan now, Hareston.
Yes, yes.
She's gonna be looking at all your music now. But I wish she had heard that. Maybe when she watches the repeat of this show, then she'll see it. I'll send it to her. I'll show her where it is. Yeah, but listen to this. This is gonna, we're gonna be jamming. We're gonna be jamming. Let's dance. Yeah, dance by yourself, DJ One. Dance by yourself.
Oh, that sounds so nice. Don't shy. Dance for on fire. Whatever you come, let it won't take me higher. Don't talk it down. Stop it up. Like that time sit here. Let's see color. Like it's supposed to do. Fun, that we can't do. Clap hands, shake drums. Like it's supposed to do. Fun. That's all that we came to do. Take this step up. No time to sit down. It's time to get up. No time to sit still. Let's see color. Feels so good to me. Sometimes I just can't go. That's how I move me. They call me a dead heart. Feels that hold of me. It won't let me go. It's like an improve for me. Let this party blow. No time to sit down. It's time to get up. No time to sit still. Let me see you color. Hey, you're not sitting down. Hey, sit down. Let's dance. Hey, bring that back. Hey. Dance. Let's dance. No company. Yeah. Can it do it? Party. So funky, we do.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah,
I love
that's
that.
my kind of groove right there.
Oh yeah, that is real groovy.
Send it to me at that time. I'll play it on the phone
Send
show.
it to you. I'll send it to you. Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah, we're gonna be cutting the rug to that one.
Yeah. You got it. You got it, Hareston Clay. You got it, man. You got the grooves.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love your dancing, DJ One.
I like it. It's a funky old school dance track. I like it. I'm loving it.
And you danced to it very well just now with your bowl of food. He's totally ignoring me.
No, I haven't. I'm in the control room. Something just beeped. I'm trying to find out what's beeping in the room. But I don't want it to be something important, and that I should be out of here. And I'm trying to figure out what's beeping.
Oh,
Danger.
Okay. You see,
Hold on.
that it
Okay,
just shows
okay.
you.
What did you say?
I said I saw you dancing very well with your
Oh,
bowl of food.
yeah, my bowl of potato salad in the
Hmm.
hallways.
That was
I
the,
liked it. I liked the track. I really liked it. I need it because when we go to when we do certain parties and they want the radio station to come out and sponsor,
okay.
hey, I'm
I'll send
playing
it.
that.
Yeah. All right, then I'll send it.
Oh,
I,
I'm
thank you.
playing that.
I sent it to both DJ One and Boozadelica on Magnet Radio as well, and DJ One has his own station as well, One Media Detroit as well. Yeah. So yeah, I'll send
Man,
it both
that's
to you.
awesome. Thank you.
I better
I'm
do.
glad y'all like it.
Oh, I love it, Harrison. Do you know, I want to see more of you. I want it out there. Do you know what? I don't know if because I know DJ One deals with a lot of independent artists in the R&B and soul world as well, and DJ Boozadelic is more with the reggae side, but he does a funk show as well. So he will appreciate, especially your funky music. Yeah. Um, but DJ One, um, I wish you heard Hareston Clay's other song, but I'll send it to you. I I would love. Do you know your voice, Hareston Clay? I would love you to do a collaboration. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there in the universe. Your voice would go really well with a song with Will Downing and Joe Levy. I think you three would go
Wow,
really well together. What do you
that would
think?
be awesome. I love Will Downing.
He's amazing. Oh my God, he's
Hmm.
amazing. He's absolutely amazing. I think DJ One is concentrating. He's in a concentration mode. Yeah.
I had to do some paperwork because I
I
hear
know, I
people
know.
going on.
I saw that concentrating, intense look.
And I know y'all hear that all that background noise of the TV shows playing.
Okay. But yeah, I think you three together. I mean, there's other independent artists that are great, but some voices would go really well together. Cartoon time. Ah, is that looks like an adult cartoon rather than a kiddies cartoon? Is that an adult's cartoon?
Yeah, that's an adult cartoon.
I thought so. It
That's
looks.
what's the name of this show? That is Bob's Burger.
Uh,
Oh,
well, say that
Bob's
again.
Oh,
Burger is Bob's Burger is as
Uh,
adult as close to kids and adults as you could possibly get. Family Guy, which comes on next, is
yeah,
straight to me, straight adult.
that's
Don't let
adult.
your kids watch
hmm
Yeah,
Family
no
Guy.
way. That's an adult cartoon. Yeah, that comes on over here in the UK, but they put it on late.
Oh, it comes on late over there.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
come on in the middle of the day here, like it's a regular
What?
kids cartoon.
No.
most,
No, so don't
most
you guys
season
have
one.
a watershed
hmm
time? Don't you guys over there have a watershed?
Now
Where
that's because America don't have no morals.
Well, the other
stop
problem is
it.
all the different time zones. And so, like, if you got cable, you can see the East Coast feed that might normally show at 8 o'clock at 5 o'clock.
Oh, that's true as well.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, 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 no. Those are after 9 o'clock in the UK. Yeah.
I think at one time they all used to come on Adult Swim, which is the Cartoon Network's adult cartoon channel, and now they just on regular TV like it's no big deal.
No, that's not right. That's not right. Because children love cartoon. So they don't know the difference if something's an adult one or a kiddies one. So they're gonna tune into it. They're gonna be very happy
hmm
thinking, yeah, woohoo.
Most of these children are seeing way more than cartoons.
I
hmm
don't like that. I don't like
And
that
and
look.
and and they're more adult than some of us adults,
I
Yeah.
know.
unfortunately.
there was there. I don't know if you. I don't even know if I should say it. I keep saying that. Um, there's something on TikTok, right? And it's a boy. It's a boy. I don't know their names anyway. So, if the cap fits, you can wear it. Um, and then he's talking to his mum about what he overheard that night. Have you seen it, Boozer Dead? Have you seen it, Harrison?
I haven't seen it, but
Yeah,
Oh my!
I've
Have you
seen it.
seen? Oh my! That is disturbing. That disturbed me. I mean, they think it's funny, but I found it disturbing. You know, oh, I heard you, and then he starts doing all the sounds.
yeah, I mean, now I've
I'm
actually
like,
been in that situation before, and you had to say something quick, like, "Oh, we were just in there wrestling."
I'm like, oh my gosh! People, do you know what? People think children are silly, but they're not.
They'd be up on the door with a
They're
glass.
clued up. You know, you get people
They're
that think they
very observant.
of course, they get people that think they can sneak people in their house and the children are sleeping. They can hear all them footsteps. They can hear all the whispering. Do you know, go and find a hotel. Please, please, please. Unless it's your husband or wife, but please find a hotel, please, adults. Please. Because your children can
Gotta
hear
let
it.
the kids be kids.
Yeah, children can, and it's not nice. Actually it's quite traumatic for them. To be quite honest, it's a form of trauma. Um, some people may disagree with me, but I think it's a form of trauma. They don't need to be subjected and hearing all of that. Yeah, and that boy was really going to town. You seen it. You know which one I'm talking about, Harrison. He was, and even I was like, my eyes were wide open, like in shock. No, not a pretty look. Not a pretty look at all. Yeah. Do you know what? Time goes by really quickly. We've only got 7 minutes left. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I want to say hello to Lily's Flow again. Lily's Flow, you have been there right from the beginning. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. And thank you for all your
Shout out to
kind.
Lily's Flow. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for your.
Participation.
Yeah. She's one of the panel today.
Yeah.
One of the
I want to say
today.
big ups to all those that will be tuning in on the replay. So if you're watching this on replay, big ups. We appreciate you. Leave a comment.
Oh,
hit
what
that
up, no replay people?
Yeah. And then,
Definitely. There's a whole host of them.
we probably got some people out there watching on Roku and Amazon TV or Fire Stick TV, whatever they call that thing. So big ups.
Do I have a second for some shout outs?
Of course you can. Of course.
I want to give a shout out to the founder and co-founders of Behind My Eyes Foundation, Tiffany Robinson and Amy. I want to say thank you for them. To JC3 Media, to Charlie West with Bank Sinatra Studios, Albert Jones, people that are behind the scenes and doing the work as far as on the music tip. I appreciate all the fans, everybody out there. And if you would like to donate to the blanket drive, go to our website to behindmyeyesfoundation.org. You can find all the information, what we're about, who the founders are. And if you want like to donate, you can donate there. But we have a button for that. So again, thank you for having me on, and all the people that have been supporting the music, who love the music. I got more coming. Hopefully, I'll be over there soon to come over to the UK and visit and come out there and do some music out there. So stay tuned.
Oh wow, that'd be fabulous. Because you know your music is great. You're a great artist, Hareston Clay. You really are a great artist, and your music is jamming. So you know we want to see we want to see you, want to see you, want to see you, want to see more of you. You know, and I'll be sharing it with DJ One, DJ Build the Delete, and they can blow it up from their end as well. You know,
You know I will.
Thank you. Hey, you brothers have been so kind. Thank you. Nice meeting y'all and conversing with y'all. I love y'all energy and everything that y'all bring to the table, man. It's been very, very enjoyable. Thank you, brothers. Y'all be safe and thank you for all your support thus far. I appreciate y'all.
And you have a great holiday. I know you still got some holiday left, so I mean, you have a good one, man.
Yeah, enjoy
You
that
as well.
play.
Yeah.
yeah. And talking about holidays, thank you so much, Hareston Clay. It's been great. Everybody, please support Hareston Clay, you know, and give him a round of applause because he, did you hear that?
Thank you.
Did you? That's live TV for you. Oh my goodness. It dropped.
That was the
Sorry.
mic drop. That was perfect. That was perfect. You just dropped the mic. That was perfect.
Right, the mic drop was perfect.
You know. Oh my goodness. It's better than the lady whose wig fell off. There was a lady, she was in an interview and her wig fell off. Her wig fell off behind the sofa.
Oh, that one where she fell behind the
Yeah.
sofa.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
that was
never laughed so
hilarious.
much in
Yep.
my life, but that was hilarious.
Her reaction was just classic. She's like,
Oh, she was a great sport. She was a
Yeah.
great. I loved her
She
spirit.
was.
She was so cute. She was so cute. I loved it.
the best one was the one in the subway. You see that one in the subway where the dude is like hopped on the back of a train and this girl's out there talking to the guy and he just reaches over and snatches her wig off and then they both start chasing.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I saw that
Yes,
one.
I saw something. Yes, I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I know which
That
one.
was
Oh,
hilarious.
That was just like, oh my gosh. And there's no way she was gonna retrieve that. No way. He's long
God,
gone.
He had too many head starts on it. He was like a good 20, 30 feet gone.
He was gone,
Mhm.
gone. Well, thank you, everybody. We've come to a close of the show. 2 hours. We're a couple of seconds away from the hour. I'd like to thank Hareston Clay, Boozer Delic, DJ One,
You.
Gray Hayward.
What up, though, y'all?
Yes,
Thank
Gary
you.
Hines will be back next week. And our special guest next week will be Marcella Music. Oh, yeah, she'll be in the house.
That's what's up.
Oh, yeah, that's what we got next week. But until then, thank you so much, Hareston. Clay. It's been a great
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
all right.
great conversation. Keep spreading the show,
I'll take care.
spreading
Be
the word.
blessed.
And happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Enjoy your special day with your loved ones, your family, your friends. Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. And give thanks. Give thanks for life. Give thanks for all that you have and all that you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're out of here. Everyone, thank you. All the listeners, have a great week. Have a great weekend. See you next week. God bless you all. Oh, yeah. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye for now.